Alright, this is my, I guess you can call it alternative for doing the glow script. I set up a Excel spreadsheet, and which after finishing the calculations and everything, was able to generate a chart to show projectile motion of a ball thrown at a velocity of 136 meters per second at an angle of 35 degrees and with a time interval of 0.1 seconds. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll show you, there you can see the different calculations I have in the chart, so you know that I didn't just type information in. And being that I set the velocity so high and the angle so acute, I actually had to go quite a ways with my data to get a viable chart. Quite a ways. I mean, I had to go down to, what is that? I think it was 236 cells, or rows. I'm sorry, rows, to get this chart out. So if you look at the chart, it starts at 0. Comes all the way down. It finishes around 1800. I guess you would call it meters away. So it's quite a distance. I don't think it's probably not somebody throwing a ball. It's more like a cannon being shot. But you know, who knows? It could have been a really strong guy, maybe doing a couple cycles of steroids every week. But anyway, so this is my calculations. To get the time interval, I basically took the time at initial, which is be 0, and added it to my time interval. I had to put the $ in here to keep it from moving down. I should have known that. I use Excel every single day at work, but that's the little things sometimes slip through the cracks. You don't really think about it. But I was able to figure it out and fix the chart, so I was able to generate the times all the way down. Then for the velocity in the X direction is going to stay the same throughout the chart, but the velocity in the Y direction is going to change. Obviously, as it goes up, reaches its peak. Once it gets to the peak and comes back down, it's going to be a negative Y velocity since you're coming downward. To get those, I simply just put excuse me. I simply just took the velocity times the sine of the angle 35 degrees, but of course in Excel you have to convert it to radians so it can read right. So you get 78.01 meters per second in the X direction, and then for the Y direction, uses a very similar equation, but you're going to be using the cosine since it's in the Y direction. And you can actually check these to see to come up with 136 meters per second. I believe it's just going to be Vx squared plus Vy squared equals V squared. And what you come up with is 136 meters per second squared, so you can check it. Then when you come to X, you're going to have the initial, which is be 0 for X and Y, plus the Vx, the velocity in the X direction, plus times are multiplied by the time interval, and you're going to do the exact same thing, except you're going to use the velocity in the Y direction for the Y direction distance. So that's my chart and math, and hope it's sufficient. I can send this to you if you would like. Thank you.